So, good evening, everyone. Today we're going to talk about direct testing techniques, and we're going to see some of them, but based in validity and reliability. First, direct testing techniques. They are designed to replicate real-life interactions and then assess the test taker's ability to use a language in practical and purposeful situations, so in real life context. Well, to be considered valid, it has to measure what is intended to measure, yes, the level of the taker. And on the other hand, the reliability refers to the consistency of the results. It has to be consistent no matter the context or the time. Okay, so I have prepared 4 techniques for each skill. So the first one is the rating. Okay, for the rating, I give the student to compose an email of complaint. Yes, so in this email they have to complain about their experience in a hotel. Yes, the student complain about a problem they experience during their stay. So this is a direct testing technique because it involves a transitional letter, which is a type of writing task that mirrors a real life scenario. Yes, we all have been in a hotel. Yes, so that will be used in a real life or real world context. The instructions are very simple. Yes, I just simply explain to the student that they have to imagine you recently stayed at a hotel and had a problem with your room's air conditioning. Then write an email to the hotel manager to complain about the issue in your email. You must include your name, clear description of the problem, days of your stay, what would you like the hotel to do to resolve the issue, and then the expected outcome would be that the email has to be well structured, then it has to be grammatically correct, and to ensure reliability, we have to use or I have to use a rubric to evaluate this email. Yes, maybe the rubric can contain criteria like clarity, organization, grammar, vocabulary, and adherence to the prompt. Then I have for the speaking part, this is a role play job interview. Yes, so for this test, the student assumes the role of an applicant, and the other one the interviewer. Yes, so they must respond to a series of common job interview questions. Yes, one student has to present the questions and the other has to answer. This is direct because it replicates a real life situation. Maybe in the future our students will apply to different jobs in other contexts, probably in the USA or in other English speaking countries. And then the instructions are very simple. You're a job applicant, being interviewed for a position. Your interviewer will ask you a series of questions about your skills, experience, or career goals. Maybe we can say, okay, you have 5 minutes, and then, the validity of this test is high because it directly assesses the student's speaking proficiency for a specific real-world communicative purpose, and the reliability can be enhanced by using an standardized scoring rubric, as it was before mentioned. We can use a rubric to write clear criteria for evaluation, just maybe about the fluency, the pronunciation, and the content. Then we have the reading skill, and for the reading skill they have to read and summarize a news article. Yes, the student is given a news article to read and must then write a brief summary of the main points. This technique is direct test because it assesses the receptive skill of reading in a way with real texts. Yes, for example, we can say, okay, you can have this news that appear in a Correo or La República newspaper. Yes, so they will see, oh, okay, this is something that probably not younger students, but some other students can say, oh, okay, it's a newspaper, so it's something about our real life, no? Or news about in websites or in social media. Yes, we have a lot of news in social media like Twitter. I think now it's called X, but yeah. And they have to summary. And okay, the instructions are simple. They have to summary and include the main topic of the article and the most important details that support it. And the validity of this task is high because it directly measures the student's ability to comprehend a real-world text and strike its core meaning. And the reliability of the test can be ensured by providing a clear set of criteria for grading, such as the inclusion of all key points and accuracy of information. Then we have, for the last part, the listening, in which they have to follow the directions on a map. Yes, the student is given a map and must listen to a set of directions to mark a specific route or location. This is a direct test because it simulates a real life scenario in which I think we all have been in this situation, and in which you had to ask for directions in Google Maps or other kind of guide, yes, to look for a route or a location. And the instructions are very simple. You have a map of a city. You will hear a person giving you directions to get from the train station to the art museum. Listen carefully and draw the route to the map. And okay, the validity of this is because it measures the student's listening comprehension for a real functional purpose without relying on other skills like writing or speaking. And the reliability is also high because the outcome is objective. Yes, either the route is correct or not. They can be wrong in this. So that's it. Thank you so much.